Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Shadow of the Colossus, or rather my playthrough of Shadow of the wait, no. Wait, what am I saying? Shadow of the Colossus. It's freaking Ico. Uh, Sometimes I just do not pay attention to what I'm saying and I say stupid stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, we're back to Ico now. Come on, Yorda. Let's go. Alright. And if you remember the end of last episode, which went on for quite a bit actually, as soon as we step out, yeah, it's these a-holes. They're coming to take Yoda away. I don't know why I suddenly became a Mario. uh. Speaking of Mario, you wanna know something really mind-blowing? To anyone who has played The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, that, the voice of Parthenax, this huge dragon guy that you meet in Skyrim, he is actually voiced by the same voice actor who does the voice of Mario, as well as a bunch of other Mario characters. That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird to think about, isn't it? It's like he's up there on the mountain, you go up to meet him for the first time, and he goes, "It's me, Parthenax!" Ico, get up! What are you doing? Okay, there goes that one. The sword makes this so much easier, because it's an actual weapon, not a freaking wooden board. Piece of wood. A piece of wood doesn't make a good weapon, contrary to what cavemen thought. Cavemen thought a piece of wood is not a good weapon. Then again, cavemen probably also had tomahawks eventually. And spears. Pretty much... so yeah, pretty much whatever weapons that weren't swords. Or like, you know, fashioned maces. Or flails or something. There's a lot of weapons that cavemen didn't have. What would a caveman's sword even look like, I wonder? Someone needs to make a game set in like the Stone Age and make it possible for you to craft a sword that looks like it could have been from prehistoric times. Come on, Yorda! I won't need you for this next part, technically, but I still need you to come with me, because if you don't, the Shadow people will arrive again and try to take you. Those freaking Minotaurs with their wings and their freaking glowing eyes and ooh noises. This is a long ladder. Okay, come on. Come on! Alright. That is a majestic place to get infinite sword. I don't know why they put, like, extra swords, because it's not like this one breaks. At least not to my knowledge, anyway. Why do they have an extra sword there? I don't know. Maybe it's to introduce, you know, the concept of respawn swords in case you lose this one. Maybe. I don't know. Honestly, some things don't make sense in video game levels when you first think about it, but then, like, you just take a step back and think why that could possibly be there, and then you think, oh, okay, now I see. It's that kind of fine level design that I don't know if I can ever, like, get down for when I want to make my own video games. I've thought of at least one, maybe two ideas for RPGs, for JRPG ideas. And a friend of mine, I told him that I had an idea for an RPG game, and he said, and he kind of said, and he basically said that that might not be a good idea to try and make an RPG because, you know, a lot goes into that, and I probably don't seem like the kind of person that could just fill up a whole lot of game with stuff like side quests and different into like story bits and whatnot. I could at least try, you know? You never know. There is RPG Maker. To my credit, there is RPG Maker. And RPG Maker has made worse than what I could possibly turn out. Though that's probably not a good thing. Okay, come on. Okay. Saddle on the edge, saddle on the edge. Could you imagine how difficult that would be in real life? Like, they make it look so easy in video games, then in real life it's just as difficult as monkey bars. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. There's that yawn again. It's like something from a TV show. There's that yawn again! Laugh track. Alright, so, oh yeah, we gotta go all the way around. All the way around. That's okay, because we've already done the puzzle bit beforehand. Gosh darn! More of these guys! They won't leave us alone! Leave Yarda alone! Or at least leave me alone! Ugh. Great, we finally got away from them. Now, hopefully I can get some downtime before more spawn. In all fairness, though, they aren't that bad, you know. And I get why they're there. It's to keep things exciting. You know? It just kind of bugs me that they seem to show up like in every single room. Just as you're about to do something. Okay then. Hup! Yay! Alright. There's a block somewhere around here. Where is it? Yeah, that's a smart idea. Oh, you know what? You know what? I probably jumped through the wrong one. Well, isn't that just perfect? Yorda? Okay, there you are. For a minute there, I thought shadow people had gotten her. I keep calling them, like, either shadow people or shadow monsters without really... because there really isn't, like, much designation as to which they are. And too bad this ain't Undertale, where monsters and people are pretty much the same thing. I mean, yeah, there's monsters and humans are a separate race altogether, but monsters are people in Undertale. It's kind of weird when you think about it, but whatever. Okay. Found the block! Looks just like all the other blocks we found. We push, we pull, we pull, we push. At least this game gives you the ability to pull, unlike other games with the whole pushing around blocks, putting them in the right place thing. There are some games where you could actually push it into a corner and it'll be stuck there, like, forever. Or at least until you exit the room. Okay. Now we go up here. Thankfully no more shadow people, monster things. Let's just call them shadows. For all intents and purposes, let's just call them shadows. Okay, so... what room is this again? Oh, okay. I think I remember this place. Okay, you stay here. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Take care of things. You know, it kind of sucks that I'm playing this without the sound, because with the sound on, I would basically be able to hear when yours being attacked by shadows. Like, if she's off screen, gets attacked by shadows, you can hear her scream just a little bit, but it's more of that, like, light, kind of sound, you know. Alright, don't freaking climb it. Okay, there we go. Push, 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 push. Okay. I'm trying to keep the focus more on the game here because I've noticed that in the past, one of the things that I wasn't entirely satisfied with when it came to my commentaries was the fact that I would usually just go off subject, off topic. Okay. Sometimes I'll, like, listen to the sounds of YouTube clips while I play games. And it's because of that now every time I get to this section of Ico, I end up thinking of, I've been told I shouldn't, like, I should stop naming big YouTubers for the sake of distracting the audience. But let's just say it's a certain, like, you know what, just forget. Okay, I'm sorry. Moving on. Sorry I said anything. Okay, wait. I think I was supposed to open that door there. Don't you worry, Yorda. I will figure this out. And in time, things will be figured out. I guess. Because, yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Okay, careful. Careful. Nope. Alibaba? Baba. It's Alibaba, but Disney pronounces it Alibaba. Like, they have to be all fancy about it. Why you gotta be all fancy about it, Disney? Huh? Why you gotta be fancy, Disney? Alright, okay, yeah. I think I'm supposed to go over this elevator here. Yeah. Oh, and the lift. Oddly enough, this lift kind of looks like it could be in a modern day sort of game. Like, I'm pretty sure I've seen something similar in, like, Resident Evil 4. But no, it's in this place. Medieval fantasy type land. Okay, Yorda. Over here to the elevator. Get out of the way. Wonder why there's bars there. Like, maybe to stylize it, I guess, but, like, do they serve any functional purpose? Do I gotta hold on while freaking pulling the lever? I need the order for this next bit. Come on! You have trouble climbing things, don't you, Yorda? She doesn't say anything, and she can't speak English. In a way, she's kind of... she's less... in a way, she's kind of like a human pet. Except smarter. And she's human, so I can't really call her a pet without it sounding wrong. Okay, let's see. Yeah, save at the safe couch. So, not only so I can pick up where if I die, but also so I can tell what my playtime is. So I can tell what time the episode is at. And so I can avoid having super long episodes like last episode. I seriously did not intend for that to be like a freaking half hour's worth of video. I try to keep these at least like I try to keep these around the 20-somethings, so they're not too long, but you still get a good amount of content. Alright, up the ladder, another long ladder with Yorda. Okay, come on! Up. The camera also focuses on her when you press the call/hold hands button. So, you know, you at least get some semblance of where she's at. She's almost there. You can do it, Yorda! You can do it, you can do it, you can do it, my friend Yorda. My parents would sometimes try to motivate me to do stuff by, sort of saying a mock of that one Disney Cinderella song. I don't know what it's actually called, because I haven't seen that, because I don't think I've seen that movie in, like, forever. Cinderella, the story of how true love was found through shoe size. Because, yeah, Cinderella is the only one with that particular size shoe in the entire kingdom. That makes sense. No, that makes total sense. You know. Alright. And, oh! No! Okay, here we go. Just looking at Aiko, sort of sidle along the edge of these metal bars just makes me think of how I can feel stuff like rust or something on them. I just remember when I was a kid, there were some, uh, they had like a lot of metal bars on playgrounds and stuff. And the feeling of all that metal would either, like, I would always feel stuff like paint chips or, like, I should actually clarify, chipped off paint, actually, but yeah. Come on! Aiko, come on! Okay, there we go. And also sometimes rust, because a lot of them had to be outside forever. One weird thing to have sort of metallic qualities is blood, because I've always noticed that whenever I get like nosebleeds, the blood will always like smell or taste like metal, kind of like how spoons taste and smell. And I'm like, well, that makes sense, you know, because that's where all the nutrients go, and nutrients are stuff like iron. Which is kind of weird when you think about how we actually eat metal, but just not like the pure metal. Okay, come on. Eating just pure metal would just be freaking weird. But you know, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if that became like a new dietary fad. Okay, come on, Aiko. I'm supposed to jump with this thing, so I jump higher. Okay, there we go. But yeah, basically what I'm getting at with this whole dietary fad comment is, like, I just remember one day when I was at the doctor's office, getting myself checked up and whatnot, at the physician's. I'm like, I look over and see that they have one of those posters. It's like the health wheel, the food wheel or something. I just remember when I was a kid, it was always like the food pyramid. Now it's gotta be a freaking wheel. I think that's the first time I've ever done that in just like the first try, by the way. That's really weird. Okay, which... righty, lefty loosey. Okay, there we go. But, yeah. I saw that they had one of those food wheel posters, I guess. And it was like, you know, listing off the various food groups and whatnot. And I thought to myself, people are trying to eat less meat and dairy because vegans think it's cruel to the animals, and, you know, people that try to diet to look good are like, that's fat. You don't want fat. And then, like, then meanwhile you've got, like, fruits and vegetables, where you got people going like, you can't eat that apple, it has carbs in it. So I'm just like sitting there thinking to myself, oh, how long is it going to be before the human race becomes so obsessed with trying to be thin that we're all eating just vitamin pills and nothing else? Like rare food. Like, if you eat rare food, people are gonna be like, you'll get fat from eating real food. Food fads are just weird. That's why I don't follow them. Like, what? Like, I know people have said before, but what the heck is with kale? I've never eaten kale, but, like, it's supposedly a superfood that makes you live forever if you eat it every day. And it's not the only kind of vegetable that's like that. There's also broccoli and spinach, I've heard. But, yeah, why kale? I have heard people say, hey, it is not appetizing. Yet apparently people of Los in places like Los Angeles are eating that stuff by the freaking truckload. When you think about it, it kind of defeats the purpose of eating it to stay thin when you're eating a whole bunch of it. There's always such a thing as too much. And with veggies, it seems like the worst cases, because at least with too much meat, it's like stuff happens like your cholesterol all gets too high, or you just get sick from eating too much fatty stuff. But with too much vegetables, you get sick, but it's like a different kind of feeling sick. And it's also, and also you get stuff like, you eat too much spinach, you get kidney stones. Or you eat too much fruit, you get diarrhea. Probably shouldn't talk about such stuff. Kinda gross, and I don't want you guys to be grossed out while I'm playing freaking Ico. But sometimes I just can't help what comes out of my mouth, because when I put my brain on autopilot, it just goes weird places. I'm sorry. I am autistic. And not like the insult kind, like a bunch of people seem to believe. Okay, and yeah. Well, I think this episode's gone on for long enough as well. Thank you for watching. So as always, thank you guys for watching. Almost said it like it was like a routine thing. It basically is, but I don't want it to sound like I'm lazily just saying it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far into the video, if you like the video, if you like this, that, and please check out my other stuff, and leave comments in the comments section below, as well as feedback, and suggest ways I can improve myself in general. Because that is very appreciated. Also, check my channel for links to social media pages and the like. And also, what else? No, I guess there isn't, and also, besides, keeping a lookout for my next episode and keeping up to date with my stuff here on YouTube. But anyways, until next time, stay cappy, my friends. Stay cappy.